Is it a Hollywood classic or complete nonsense created by AI? It's time to play Real or Real.
Not to overuse the trope, but lights, camera, confusion. It's time for Real or Real, the part of this show where I attempt to separate movie magic from pure make-believe. I'm going to be given two movie descriptions. One actually got made, and the other one is a total work of fiction. And I will guess, hopefully correctly, or be gaslit by AI and an imaginary blockbuster. This is Real or Real. And so, look, this segment has been my favorite part of this show since we started it later last year. I've been doing four sets of films. One of them is a real obscure film. The other one is a film that was imagined by ChatGPT. And I'd like to, brag a little bit. I think I've done a pretty good job of spotting the AI made up ones. But this is how this is going to work. Each one, I'm going to show you title and description for two movies. One of them is real. One of them is made up. Both of them guaranteed obscure. And we'll work together to see if we can figure this out, and we will then go check our work. So the first matchup is zombie strippers versus vampire DJs. Zombie strippers, a virus turns exotic dancers into the undead, but their stage presence is stronger than ever. That sounds like it could be plausible. Vampire DJs. A secret society of undead DJs controls the underground club scene using music to hypnotize and feed on partygoers. Ooh. I mean, which one of these do you want to be real, right? I think that's part of the problem here. I'm going to guess the vampire DJs is probably right, but it does sound like zombie strippers is probably has potential to be some not A, B, C, maybe D tier, low quality. Vampire DJs is not a real film. Okay, so I was wrong. We're gonna start with me losing. Zombie Strippers is a real movie, 2008, with Jenna Jameson, Shamron Moore, Roxy Saint, and Penny Drake. Well, put that on your watch list if you're into it. Cool. Let's go to the next matchup. It is... Here we go. Okay. 4th of Die versus Thanksgiving. I'll tell you right now, Thanksgiving sounds like a real movie just by the title. So 4th of Die, a cursed fireworks stand unleashes spectral founding fathers who hunt down those who don't celebrate Independence Day properly. I mean, that actually sounds like real cultural movement here in the United States, unfortunately. Okay, so that's going against Thanksgiving. A demonic turkey goes on a killing spree. Okay, I'm guessing Thanksgiving is the real movie. I can't stand for... There's multiple Thanksgiving sequel, Thanksgiving the musical. Hey! Okay, so Thanksgiving came out in 2008, not rated. It's a horror slasher, 1 hour, 10 minutes, with Jordan Downey, Natasha Cordova, and Wanda Lust. Woo! Okay, so we're at 50-50. Let's see if I can even the score. The next film matchup is White Elephant versus Black Sheep. I see what AI is doing here. Okay, White Elephant. A stolen ivory tusk is cursed, causing everyone who touches it to hallucinate a talking elephant that urges them to kill. Oh, do elephants really do that? Is that what they're thinking? Black Sheep. Genetically modified sheep in New Zealand turn into bloodthirsty killers. I mean, that's gotta be the real one, right? Sometimes I feel like that these are harder to spot than they are. Wow, okay, so there are actually two Black Sheep movies. One came out in 1996, one came out in 2006. The first one... Oh, that's a Chris Farley movie. Yeah, it's not that one. So it must be the 2006 one. Yes, it is. 2006 horror comedy, 1 hour and 27 minutes with Peter Feeney, Danielle Mason, Nathan Meister, and Glennis Levelstam. Okay. So, I'm losing. The AI is beating me today. It's like they have my number. Okay, the next one. They're playing with rhymes here. It's Candy versus Mandy. Both of them kind of that generic single name movie title. Candy is a dentist with a dark past seeks revenge against the corrupt sugar industry by creating a lethal batch of cursed Halloween candy. Versus Mandy, a lumberjack hunts down a demonic cult after they murder his girlfriend. Candy sounds real. Mandy sounds fun. I'm going to guess Mandy is the movie. Yeah, 2018 Mandy. Oh, with Nicolas Cage. You know what? I've totally seen trailers for this that I have not watched. So 2018 horror action film, 2 hours, 1 minute with Nick Cage. Mandy. Anybody here seen that? Or is this is this just me messing up? Okay, let's do the Saucy Butcher versus the Greasy Strangler. Okay, so chefs. Okay, the Saucy Butcher, a food truck owner with a secret taste for human flesh, takes extreme measures to win a national barbecue competition. Yikes. That's against the Greasy Strangler, a father and son run disco tour. A father and son run disco tour business is overshadowed by a series of bizarre greasy murders. I'm going to assume the Greasy Strangler is fake because that log line does not make sense as a sentence to me. It's real. 2016 horror comedy, The Greasy Strangler, 1 hour and 33 minutes. Hold on, let me read another synopsis here because that just didn't make sense. Okay, Ronnie runs a disco walking tour with his son Braden. When a sexy woman takes the tour, it begins a competition between father and son for her love. It also signals the arrival of an oily stranger who stalks the streets at night. Oily? Why is real life worse than AI? I kind of have to watch it just to know what the heck they mean when they say greasy or oily stranger. Oh, okay. So have I only gotten one right so far? That's rough. Okay, let's do one more. This is Be My Mummy versus Tammy and the T-Rex. I can tell you right now, I have a feeling that Tammy and the T-Rex is a real movie. My mom loves to tell a story about how she was named after a character in a number of movies that her mom loved when she was growing up. That was like Tammy and the... So I'm going to guess that Tammy and the T-Rex is real, even before reading these, but let's see. Oh, maybe not. Okay, hold on. Be My Mummy. A cursed Egyptian prince wakes up in modern-day LA and tries to win back his reincarnated lover before his bandages fully decay. Versus Tammy and the T-Rex. A teenage girl falls in love with a robotic T-Rex inhabited by her boyfriend's brain. That's for sure not the movie my mom was named after, but I still feel like that plot is probably more feasible and real sounding than Be My Mummy. Tammy and the T-Rex, real movie, 1994 horror sci-fi, 1 hour and 22 minutes with Denise Richards and Paul Walker. What? Okay, well, put that on the watch list, right? Okay. That's been Real or Real for this week's episode of the Garvescope show. Consider that our little study break.